Right, so who... Oh, Stan's Machine. Oh, shall we go there? Right? Hardstyle dance club known for all-night DJ sets, hypnotic techno, and an unscrutable dress codes. Tourists, stay away. Really stay away. I would guess it would be like a point of interest, no, in the city, but anyways. So we can pick up another passenger. Why is this one in red? Not sure. Or we can go and explore this straight away. I mean, this place is going to be open all night, so... Shall we just make some coin before? Okay, let's do it. One will take us here. Okay. Yeah, let's just do it. I spotted him standing in front of Buzz Burger, gawking at the pedestrians, like he was in an aquarium. Ah, tourist. I honked, yeah, to get his attention. He jumped and flashed at green like I was Santa driving a sleigh. Hi, are you Lina? I'm Sam. He held out his phone with his ride request as if showing me important documents. Yep, that's me. I love hello, okay. Alright, don't worry, I believe you. First time using NeoCab? Oh geez, is it that obvious? You just looked a little starstruck by everything, that's all. Like a real noob, right? I suppose that's fair. Did you just say noob? Wait, do people still use that word? I think the bigger question is, why would you be one? Yeah. Oh, do I have to tell you? I mean, I know I brought this up, but I like talking to you and... Yep. Kind of an unpleasant thing. Oh, it's kind of an unpleasant thing. Always nice to hear Pax enjoys my company, even if he was being a little cagey. But you know, that just makes me more curious, right? That's fair. I should probably practice telling people anyway. He took a few seconds to compose himself. Maybe just a few more minutes of normal small talk. This secret must be good, yeah, it's better be good. Yeah, why not? In that case, how about that sports team, right? And is it Friday yet? Oh my god, look out! There's no one driving that car. I felt this panic, but it was just a standard Capra car buzzing towards us. The Capra? Are you serious? I need you to calm down. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Guy's just so awestruck by everything. I've just never seen one in real life before, and seeing a cop. Why is the light still flashing in the background? It looks like the police are still somewhere around us. But anyways, seeing a car speeding towards me without anyone driving it. God, it really freaks me out. I can see that. Just tell me what's going on. Look, I didn't want to pry, but this is getting weird. Yeah, just tell me what's going on. You're right, It's my first night back in Los Ojos in a while. Like 15 years. -5 for good behavior. Or exactly 3.413, that's the very long day. Is that pi? No, pi is 14, 3.14, never mind that. It felt like it was searching for the right words. So much has changed while I was inside. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. But I thought a NeoCab might be a good place to start. Next con, that's a new one. Well, welcome back, I guess. He gave a sharp inhale like I'd hit him. Sorry, I didn't know what to say. No, it's just... I don't think most people will be as generous as you when I tell them. Never a dull moment here at NeoCab. 10 years. So in that case, let's just think of you as a time traveler. In the world's worst time machine? Sounds good to me. Want me to fill you in what has happened in the last decade? Is there anything you want to know about? Yeah. That's that right there. How'd they get my face? Storefronts lit up with customer window displays as we passed by. The mannequins in dresses imported my face, and the ones in utility pants pulled in Sam's pic from his NeoCap profile. Yeah, as long as you have a pic on some API somewhere, we're all the models now. Alright, I think that's enough of an update for one night. That's pretty cool though, the mannequins get your face straight away from the your profile, the online profile. That's pretty cool, in my opinion, but hey, not everyone would like that, I guess. Missing the old days? A little bit, yeah. But it's more that I'm finally starting to see things I recognize around here. The city streaming by couldn't have been less familiar to me. The towering skyline, the neon signs, fighting for the attention of an empty street. Sam's face had gone soft and dreamy, like he was seeing old friends. Sam's face had gone... Okay, same text again. I had a list of stuff I was going to do as soon as I got out. Get proper haircuts, some clothes that weren't orange. And now, the thing I'd been picturing the most. Walking through her door again for dessert. Are your lady friends? Is that where we're headed? That's right. I have some cookies to bake. Wait, did I hear him right? Is that prison slang for... what? Were you a baker before you arrested? I wish. I was only an amateur. We're headed to my aunt Cassie's house, though she's not really my aunt. She's just someone special who taught me everything I know. Everyone has to have a thing in prison, you know? The skill you bring to the table so guys respect you. I don't know how to fix cars, and I pretty much zero connections. I can't draw to save my life, so no one wants my sticky fingers as a tattoo. Are you saying you won over a group of convicts with cookies? Yeah, cookies. I know, world's lamest inmate, but it was all I could do, believe me. A lot of the guys had never baked anything before. Been baked, but never baked. That was my regular joke. That's not bad, I guess, yeah. Well, I only had 10 years to think it up. He reached into his jacket pocket and unwrapped a perfectly golden cookie. Here, I baked a few this morning to show her how she saved me, even when I was inside. I want you to have one. I could see the chocolate chips were dark and just melted enough. The edges looked crisp and the middle looked soft and buttery. Heaven. I ate it without second thoughts. It was chewy and delicious. Oh my god. Do you like it? This is like cookie nirvana. Oh, take a left. I walked down this street so many times, either looking for trouble or trying to get out of some. But it's going to be different now. Cassie's Cookies. What do you think of that name? What's your second opinion? Second option, sorry. Actually, it sounds pretty perfect to me though. Cassie's Cookies, that's pretty cool. DC's? Good, that's a relief. Honestly, the shop is kind of the only thing I have to look forward to right now. His voice buzzed with energy. That and seeing Aunt Cassie. We're almost here. We're almost there. How do I look? I could see on my navigator that we were close to the address. I wasn't sure this particular part of Los Ojos had stayed the same all these years. I look great. You're really nice, you know that. Not a lot of people would be so kind to someone like me. Wait, is this Beaumont Drive? It is. I pulled up to a glow, not the charming porch light of some kind woman's house, but it was right here. Wait, what's going on? No, this can't be. Oh, I'm so sorry. They're not there anymore. The whole Outlanders is condos now? Gods. Like a yuppie fever dream. What happened? I'm not sure. Progress is the party line, I think. He repeated my word like it was the first time he'd heard it. Progress. It's gone. She's gone. Do you have her number or anything? I don't even know her last name. God, I must look so pathetic to you. Don't worry about that. Honestly, you don't. Sam kept silent except for loud, shaky breaths. I could feel him willing himself not to not cry. The tension was making my stomach hurt. A lot of problems with our stomach, I'm kinda picking up, but... I'm really sorry, but I have to take you somewhere else or pick up another job. I mean... Of course, yeah, I'm sorry. You're working. You know what? I need to stop killing myself. I know where you could take me. The Grackle. Shitty bar, you know it? I don't, but... Can I take you somewhere that's not a bar? I mean, it looks like he's just gonna drink his pains away or something. Where would you suggest I go? I don't know. Still want dessert? Still need dessert, right? Coffee shop? You're really nice, but I'm not really... No. I'm not sure I could stand any place that's well lit, you know? I could understand that. I started up the engine and rolled out of the neighborhood with all its ghosts. It's not drink I'm after, believe me. Been sober going on 11 years now. But I know there will be at least a few familiar faces sitting at the bar. And if Deb still owns the place, she might even let me crash on the break room sofa. The Grackle was close. Made sense that I'd have been his regular haunt. It had have been his regular haunt, and I doubted he was the first person to head there after a stint in prison. Probably not my place to say it, but I still think Cassie's cookies is a good idea, yeah. All the bakeries in LO are so trendy now, flavor foam, savory donuts. There's something refreshing about a chocolate chip cookie. Something classic. Well, as a time traveler, I have to say, classic sounds a lot like old. The dive bar loomed in our sight before I could respond. A few gnarly motorcycles and gnarlier looking characters loitered out front. With his can't fucking finish these sometimes. Look, I hate to ask you this, but I wasn't planning on having to pay for a place to sleep tonight. Aunt Cassie had one of those industrial mixers I was going to use for the bakery. Now I have to buy one, but banks don't usually give out loans to ex-cons, you know? Oh, what do you need? It's too much, I'm sorry. Well, I don't have a lot to spare, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I hate putting you on the position. You've been so kind to me. Don't mention it. I just wish you'd had a better night. Well, believe me, even with how things ended up, this is the best night I've had in a long time. It's okay, I understand. Thanks for your help anyways. As he hopped out into the night, I hope that there weren't any more bad surprises waiting for him. But in this town, I knew that was too much to hope for, even for a guy who just wanted to bake chocolate chip cookies. I knew I couldn't spare any coin, but I felt terrible for not helping him anyway. Welcome back to the world, Sam. I mean, I don't have any money, so how could I help him? Like, I need to sleep as well. Like, everyone has their own issues to deal with. Sorry, buddy. I mean, you only gave me a 3. Motherfucker. Top is hard to use. Couldn't figure out how to tip the driver. Yeah. Fucking thanks, dudes. Okay. I mean, I'll give him the money, and then he would still give me a bad fucking review anyways. Or maybe because I didn't give him the money, he gave him a 3-star review. It was well after midnight, and I'd meet my right quota. I checked my field grid blue. I had it in me to push on for one more night tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. We need to push on because every pack has a chance was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin, yeah. And besides, I kinda want to visit that place. So let's go. I don't understand why the flashing lights are still going on. That's a bug or something. Alright, let's check this place out. Pan's machine was all dramatic haircuts, pounding bass, and scowls, and that was just the outside. The bouncer loomed in front of the door like a boulder. Given my complete lack of a poker face and an outfit that was still more cactus flats than loose rouge, I didn't look the part. Maybe I can flirt my win. I don't want to spend more coin. Maybe I could pretend I left something inside. I don't know. I took a breath and... Hey, Neocab. Oh, it's Azul. It's you. It's me. You lost? Not exactly. Hey, maybe you can help me. I need to get inside. What? No. How are you? No. Hey, Azul. Nice to see you. Sorry. Hey Azul, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Look at his face. Listen, Azul, I know, I'm just kidding. Jeez. It's actually kind of good to see you. Didn't get to thank you for what you did. No need. I'm a driver, I drove you. Yeah, because I needed the help. You got me where I needed to go. Not a lot of drivers would do that. Guess I'm not a lot of drivers. It's a good thing. You ever consider giving it up? This wasn't exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't risk Azul shutting down if I didn't humor them. Why do I keep referring to people in the third person like that? It's a bit weird. Anyways, maybe one day, yeah. I recommend it. Although I guess it doesn't matter if you want to quit or not. Capper is gonna make that decision for you. Yeah, don't remind me. I know you hate cars, but it's still my job. It sucks what might happen. Look, obviously I hate them too. But they're just gonna take your gig. They took a fucking piece of me. You know what? That's how I lost my arm, right? I didn't. Yeah, this was years ago. Guess there's no consequences when you're a megacorp. Even if you're spewing death traps all over the road. Listen, I'll pass on a lesson. Play chicken with those things. They love to talk about their 99.99% safety rating or whatever. Wanna know the truth? I wanted to know the truth, but maybe not this one, at this moment, when I came here because I needed info on my friends. So I needed to stay on their good side. Sure. Look at their fucking promos real close. There's an asterisk by the last 9 in 99.9. What does it mean? That their 99 point whatever rating is only against other AVs on the Capper mesh network. Their sensors see each other with perfect clarity, but that's the only testing they've ever done, as far as we know. Some kid coming home late from study hall crossing in front of a Capper? Just a smudge on its lenses. And the settlement that only covered about a quarter of my bills. I felt for Azul. They were a little rough around the edges, but no one deserved that. Fuck Capra. Exactly. At least we agree on something. Alright, dude, you gonna help me in or what? That's why I was so messed up the other night in your cab. Bad memories. I get it. I'm sure you do, but you're probably not here to hear my life story. So why are you here? I need to get inside. I'm looking for a friend. She's gone missing. Her name's Savi, and everything in Azul's expression changed, and they stood up straighter. Savi? You know Savi? You know Savi? No, seriously, Neocab, no bullshit. You know Savi? Yes. Why do you think she's in there? Because this is the only Radix club I know. And you're what, her friend? Business associate? My best friend. I just want to find her. Maybe she doesn't want to see you? Look, I saw her last night. She seemed pretty worked up about something. Said she'd explain when we meet up in an hour or two. When she finally texts me a pin, I race over there and she's gone. But there's her phone, smashed on the pavement. Ugh. Probably had a temper tantrum or something, smashed her phone and blew you off. She's intense like that. Was this a game? Azul was playing devil's advocate with Savi's safety. Savi wouldn't do that to me. We were moving in together that night. And she would never leave her phone behind. But I figured I should come here because when I picked the phone up, there was this Radix sticker on it. Yeah, obviously. Why obviously? Because Savi's not just part of Radix. Savi, is Radix right now. This sounds insane. Savi's totally not the Radix type, or I mean, she wasn't a year ago. I guess anything was possible. I'd seen her reinvent herself more than once. Yeah, well, things change, Neocab. Plus, it's easy to become Queen Radix when your boyfriend is the de facto king. Radix is non-hierarchical. There are no leaders, but it's definitely got cool kids, high school all over again. Who's the boyfriend? Jace. You don't know who she is dating? Yeah, we knew that. I mean, what the fuck? You don't sound like a great best friend. Right, yeah, just go. We lost touch for a bit. Okay, so Savi came in with Jace a couple months ago, wrapped around him like a scarf. Suddenly she's at all the meetings. He's looking at her like she's this manic pixie bike girl. She's got all these bright ideas to take down Capra, and it's like, I don't know, classic. Do you think Jace might have done something to her? Jace? Fuck no. He wouldn't hurt her. I don't think that's it. But I'll tell you what I do think. I think it's no fucking surprise she's gotten into Hotword. Why not? Because that's how this shit goes. Savi, listen, I know her, and I know her type. She's smart, she's dynamic, she's pretty, she's charming, she is a dream girl. I mean, everybody's kind of in love with her, everybody wants her time. One night she's with Jace, going political organizing, next time I see her she's hanging out with some edgy DJ. Then the other day I'm passing Capri Tower and I see her with this tech bro douchebag. A Cappy still straight out of Central Casting, wearing a hoodie and everything. And hey, you like this, Neocab? She's getting into his car. Is this the last time you saw her? Yeah, I said hey to her, asked her where she was going. She seemed weird about it. Said something like her and her friend Charlie were gonna go talk. But she said friends, you know. Like what? Like there was something going on. I don't know. Oh, don't worry about him. He's just a friend. That tone. Maybe they're actually friends? I don't know. Maybe. Savi's the kind of person you spend enough time with her. You kind of don't just want to be friends, you know? I'm her friend. Maybe. I am. Sure. Point is, I'm trying not to get involved. Seems like a recipe for drama, and that's some shit I don't need. I just need to know if she's okay. Wish I could help. Can I at least go in and ask around? Nah, you got it. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Damn, I think I'm allergic to bullshit. Nah, you did a nice thing for me, Neocab, but I'm not letting you in. Dan's machine isn't your scene anyways. This guy is super helpful. I'm not gonna hang out. I'm going for Savi. If you want to use Savi's name to get in there, bring her with you. Is there anything you can do, really? Fuck's sake. You should probably just follow the trail of dudes she leaves in her wake. Find someone who gives a shit. You know, I've had it. I mean it. Someone who'd notice she's missing, like the guys who follow her around like puppy dogs. Right, so... Jace, Hot DJ, Capra Charlie. Easier than trying to get any Radix to talk to a death dealer. I'm a death dealer now? Since the minute you got your license. Ugh. It's been great catching up, Neocab, but I'm on the clock, aren't you? Yeah, it's been a real pleasure, fucking douchebag. What the fuck? You're welcome for all the help. Yeah, whatever, dude. Drive safe. I waved and headed back to the roads. Man, is it just me, or follow the dudes Jace I knew about? And when had Savin not been stringing along some DJ? But hopping into a car with a Capra type? That didn't add up. Charlie. He must be the one she was meeting the night she disappeared. And that rich person dorm? Kinfolk. I didn't exactly have much to go on, but a clue was a clue. Alright, so we gotta go to Kinfolk, I guess, and look for this Charlie guy. I mean, was it just me, or Azul was being kind of douchey? But anyways. Excuse me. Alright, so running out of fuel again. What's this? Aganon? The Book of Metawopian? What the hell? I think I need to pump. Let's fill her up. Okay, I just charge everything. Cool. I'm glad this doesn't consider my time or the hours of the night, so we can just do. What's this one? 5 stars needed. Fucking douche. Let's pick up a good one with the 5 stars. Klaus Berg again. Liam Bairds. Oh, that's that guy again. Shall we pick Liam again? Why not? He left me a 5-star review the last time, so hopefully he'll do the same again. Liam waved to me before he got in the car. He looked excited to see me. I was too miserable to muster much of a smile, but I gave it a shot. It seemed to work. Hey Lina. Wow, what are the odds we'd see each other again? Of all the Neo cabs in all of Los Ojos, the odds are very good. I'm one of maybe 3 Neo cabs left in the city. Oh, well, I'll call it fate anyways, more fun. How have you been, Lina? Pretty good, kind of rough, let's be honest. I'm sorry to hear that. Anything in particular? There's something going on with my friends, yeah. Can't really get in touch, it's stressing me out. He's been flaking on me a lot. I can't stand that. Oh god, same, but I know she's got a lot going on. It's fine, mostly. So what about you? Wait, you got one of those things on your arm? No way. The fuel grid. Wow. Yeah, actually Savi gave it to me. Ah, interesting. How do you feel about it? Honestly, it's kind of weird, yeah. I know, right? I find it so bizarre, just as a concept, putting your emotions on display. Doesn't it make you uncomfortable? It makes me more honest, yeah. It keeps me grounded. Probably the best answer here. It's nice to look at something that says, this is what I'm feeling. It reminds me that what I'm going through is real, but also that it can change. Yeah, I need to stop. Stop what? Being all thinky, dissecting stuff. You and me both. It's the worst. I've been trying to stay out of the heavier side of LO, but... Lina, not to bring the room down, or the car I guess, but can I ask you something? Of course. Do you know anything about Sophie Lemieux? The late Sophie Lemieux? Not much. She was a ballerina in LO who was killed by a car. Like a car, human driver. You've probably heard of Sophie's Law, at least. Oh, definitely, yeah, we heard that the last time, yeah. I figured. Affects you more than most. Well, after I left you the other night, I went out to take some pictures and stumbled onto this massive crowd of people. It was a vigil for Sophie. Big deal. Loads of mourners. Some people had signs about cars, about Capper, or whatever. There was this portrait of her, full ballet pose, arabesque, surrounded by flowers, people crying, chanting about change. That sounds beautiful, actually. My heart just ached. It was all I could think about. Heartbreaking. It was. I felt like I knew her, just hearing people speaking about her, seeing how adored she was. But the other thing was, the whole scene was bathed in this blue glow, and it was coming off people's wrists, feel grids. Are they really that popular here? I haven't seen too many, but people seem to know that they are. I think they're gaining traction. Well, at the vigil, field grids were everywhere. I got some interesting shots, but it was so strange taking a photo with only one possible interpretation. It's just, here are some sad people. They know they are sad because they are blue. It's weird, you know? Yeah. I mean, it's not that simple, I guess. It's nice to actually be able to see it, yeah. I was feeling too much. I couldn't tap into a bigger picture view of this one. But it's not that simple. There are different kinds of sads. We can't read all the feeling exactly. Yeah, maybe you're right. Either way, it was really striking. Mostly blues, some reds, here and there, green and yellows too. What do those mean? Calm, relaxed, positive. Chill, happy. But see, that's the problem, right? If I show up at a funeral and my feel grid says I'm stoked, you're just enjoying happy memories. Probably, sure. There's so much room for error, misinterpretation. I keep picturing the Mona Lisa. 500 years of that unreadable smile until you slap a fill grid onto it. I'm a bit scrambled up about the whole thing. So you're not in the market for one then? At least the look is interesting. And I almost got free one. Who's and I got free fill grids? Good question. So I'm at the vigil, yeah? Everything's blue, it's dreamlike, mournful, but then I look across the street and there's this whole gang, right? Not fill grid in the pack, the dark zone. I go over there to check them out, and they say they're this group called Radix. The words hit me like a gut punch. Maybe I could get some intel if I play this right. Oh, I know about Radix. Well, they were actually trying to recruit. At Sophie Lemieux's vigil? Interesting. Yeah, they were saying the law is a cheap half measure, gives Capper more power, doesn't save any lives. Anyway, I showed them the photos I took of the blue glow. And they said none of those people had fill grids when they showed up. Apparently 2 hours earlier, some Capper's reps showed up and started handing them out, free of charge. Is that really true? Radix swore up and down that's how it happened. Huh? Yeah, I guess my question is why? Because it puts on a show? Yeah, I guess, yeah. I could only see the bad side when it came to Capra. Okay. I mean, it could be a bad show. I mean, it could be, I don't know, it could be still interpreted as a bad gesture, but anyways, because Capra turns everything into a brand partnership. And then I take pictures of it and share it with the world. Makes me feel a little duped. Exactly. Yeah, that tends to be Capra's thing. I know, I'm more than familiar. That's something I maybe should have told you the other day, when I got weird. You work for Capra? Not exactly. I worked for a big Capra adjacent company when I was still in the UK. I got the job really young, working in immersive tech and AI. I loved it. It let me be creative and I felt like I was changing things. So we got big. We got big because we were good, but then you lose yourself, don't you? How do you mean? More and more I was balancing creativity, my actual work, with corporate ethics. Gross. It was. We just kept working with the worst people, saying yes to more funding regardless of where it came from. To make myself feel better, I joined all these initiatives for change, for diversity, helping the right kinds of committees and people. It took so much on, and I took so much on, and so did lots of us, but it was just impossible. What's the phrase? Money talks? Definitely talked louder than we did. So you left the job? I did, or at least this year. They were pretty clear they'd like me back at the end. Will he go? I don't know. I guess maybe this trip is a test, to just see if I can turn my brain off. Be a tourist, not an activist. Just watch all the Capper stuff happen and let it flow by. Just let everything float by. Not agonizing over morals, no fighting, just observing. And where does that take you, buddy? I mean, honestly, just being an observer, it's fine for some time, but you can't really do that permanently, I guess. Where do you feel you're at? Yeah, exactly. No, that's impossible, right? Yeah, exactly. Where are you at? Doing my best to remain impartial on everything turns out to be a lot of work. I mean, just look at me. I'm lost right now. I took a real good picture of an important LO moment, of people experiencing something profound. It might be one of my best, but I can't decide. I used to do nothing but decide, and now I can't even say if a photo I took is real. I knew the feeling. Was anything real in Los Ojos? It might be, well, staged, no? The mourners were real, but the moment might be amplified. Blue field grids are just a form of emotional shorthand. Yeah, thanks. Hey, listen, obviously don't take your eyes off the road, but do you think I could send you the picture? You can tell me what you think? I want to share it. I think it's important, but I'd sort of love your thoughts. Be my moral compass? Yeah, send away. Thanks. And sorry if I'm being a downer. People come to LO for the lights and sights, you know? And I end up getting right back into the muck. You can't avoid politics here, yeah, exactly. Or anywhere. Suppose it was too much to hope for. I pulled up to Liam's hotel again. It was hard not to feel a pang of jealousy. Having a decent place to sleep felt like it was part of another timeline for me. And here we are. Cool, thanks for listening to me rant, Lina. And for looking at the photo for me. Anytime, friends. See you in the texts. He was already scrolling through his camera as he walked in. Did the fate of the de facto Capper ad campaign lay in my hands, mixed with the fate of a photo that could sway the Sophie's Law vote? Liam, buddy, I can't tell if you came to the exact right person, or the exact wrong one. Alright, gave me 5 stars again. 2 for 2 on positive interactions with Lina. Cool. My rating increased, we have a 4.4 now again. That's pretty good. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna go back to sleep for tonight. I'm gonna go into one of these the Crusher app things, but we'll do that on the next episode. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.